Hello my good people, welcome to Take It Book Club. Today we'll be looking at chapter 6 on the book Fathers of Nation in a summary bit of it. It's in Banjul, Gambia, the congregation venue for the summit. The summit kicks off. Being the first day of the summit, the most important event of the day is the official opening of the summit. Key participants are the 50 heads of state. Security at the venue is very tight. Comrade Melusi waited in a line to be cleared. His turn finally comes. He is found with a needle, one of the many things disallowed in the hall. There is an argument between Comrade Melusi and the security officer, but later on he is cleared and allowed into the hall. In the meantime, in a flashback, more details about Comrade Melusi is divulged. Comrade Melusi is having lunch with his visitor at Chaminuka restaurant in downtown Harare. It's about 1:30 p.m. The restaurant is empty except for the two, that is Comrade Melusi and his visitor. The Zimbabweans did not eat in hotels anymore unless as now someone else was footing the bill. The economy had crashed. Lunch was the visitor's idea. There was a subject he wanted to discuss. He had told Melusi his name is Tad Longway, a director of special projects at AGDA, that is the Agency for Governance and Development in Africa. The leader of Zimbabwe and Comrade Melusi had fought Smith side by side for years, and that is why he used to call him Comrade. Then Zimbabwe got her independence. A new national anthem was sung in English, "Bless the Land of Zimbabwe." Then in Shona, the language of Zimbabwe's largest ethnic group. The national motto was Unity, Freedom, and Work. After all this, the new ruler did not appoint Comrade Melusi a minister after fighting for Zimbabwe together. The ruler, Ashona, threw Melusi and Ndebele out of government, and he now deemed Melusi an opponent. The leader of Melusi's group was sacked. When this news hit southern Zimbabwe, where the Ndebele live, anti-government riots erupted. People went on rampage and attacked every government supporter foolish enough to come to their side. Retribution against them followed. There swooped in the area the 5th Brigade, better known as Gukuruhundi. Shona ward for years rainstorm that washed chaff off the fields so that soil tilling could start. It washed off the Ndebele's insurgents like chaff. All this happened while Melusi was still at work in a business office downtown Bulawayo, the capital of Ndebele. Comrade Melusi's wife, Zilizer, was one of those killed in the government's execution. The ruler, Ashona, could not trust anybody away from his Shona tribesmen. To him, all Ndebeles, Melusi included, had become rivals. The man had changed, according to Melusi, because he wanted to be life president. Meanwhile, Comrade Melusi takes the visitor to Muponda restaurant at the northern edge of Harare, for he had asked for traditional food. Melusi initiated an opposition group, NIP, the New Independence Party, and ran for president just to irritate the ruler. The ruler got 99% of the votes, while Melusi and all other candidates shared the 1% in the elections. Elections had been preceded by a drought, the worst of the time, until the ruler declared it a national disaster. Moreover, the international community clamped on Zimbabwe a program called Structural Adjustment Program, SAP. With this, they knew the ruler would flop for everything spelled defeat, so his win was through rigging elections. opposition leaders refused to unite and fight the common enemy. When they all lost, for half an hour, they needed to declare that elections were a sham. They had to come together. Joint condemnation of the bungled elections led to disaffection, so Melusi went back to his business. Inflation eroded incomes. Melusi relocated to a slum in a poor part of Harare. Then came Murambatsvina, Shona word for trash. Bulldozers went from one slum to the next, evicting residents by tearing their homes to the ground. All, including Comrade Melusi, were expelled without notice. Murambatsvina's real aim to the ruler was to prevent disease and crime. Instead, disease and crime increased. It is true, the main aim was to punish the urban poor for supporting opposition parties. Tad Longway cleared the hotel bill and reached out to his side pocket for another stack of American dollars and handed it to Comrade Melusi. Thereafter, he handed a document titled Path Alpha to him and told him that it contained the subject matter he wanted them to discuss.
Thanks for listening this piece from Ticket Audiobooks. Be sure to listen to other audiobooks in the list. Subscribe, push the notification bell and don't forget to share with your friends and family.